Warning, this is a family-friendly radio. Children of all ages are welcome to participate.
This is my grandpa's geocaching talk show. And now for our latest news.
Hey geocachers, check it out. Cacheface.com is back by popular demand. Cacheface is a dedicated social network for geocachers to connect and share in their caching passion globally and in real time. Cacheface complements the existing geocaching networks and forums around the world and allows people to connect with these networks and forums that are quite limited to their own areas, locations, to come together in a global space and hang out, connect, share, and even make new friends along the way, all from one central place. That's www.cacheface.com. See you there. Hello geocachers, this is Hikerjamz
and Crazycritter1966.
Alright, we are on episode 36 this week, and got a few little stories to go along with it. On our geocaching trip last weekend that we did after the show, and we tried to get a few of them, only got a couple. So last week we was talking about the kids. It was Bring the Kids, that's the name of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the name of the website, and they're on Facebook too. But they're not. It's spelt a little different. There's some dashes in it. Okay, it's bring-the-kids.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so I couldn't find it last week because I was just typing in "bring the kids." Anyway. It might be interesting for some of your kids to look at, see what kind of things that they do on there. I think on Facebook it's just facebook.com/bringthekids, all one word. But anyway, it's family travel, outdoor adventures, strengthening family, and gear, and there's a lot of material in there to read over what you can do with your kids. You know what your kids need most from your next trip, and they show different places, going to Utah and things like that, and skiing. Yeah. Well, let's see. There's it's just a lot of stuff on there. You have to go there and look at it. But anyway, I thought I'd bring that up first before I forgot, because I couldn't find it last week and said I would dig into it. So on that was on bring-the-kids.com. Okay. Now on Facebook. Hey, what's it not going to come up? Okay, it's just Bring the Kids, and okay, if you want to search that, you can do it that way. But my laptop here is running a little bit slow tonight. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, it's facebook.com/bringthekids, all one word. Or if you search it, just type in bring dash or space the space kids and bring it up. Okay, so now that we fought our way through all that, I don't know if we're going to get the rest of the show to go right or not. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of followers and stuff on Twitter here lately, and of course, it's like everything else. You don't know these people, but you follow them back. A lot of geocachers out there. Wow. And we need more geocaches to make up for. There's not that many left in our surrounding area. Well, you going to talk tonight or what?
No, I'm just going to sit here and stare at you. Make you nervous.
Yeah, you're not making me nervous. You're just making it hard on me to say something here. Crazycritter1966.
Shh. Don't tell anybody I'm here.
Yeah, it's too late. You done opened it up.
Oops.
So, anyway, we did the one cache. We was talking, I don't know, did we mention, we mentioned that one we was going to go to first last week on the show. And so we did. We went to that one first. And it was a DNF.
Oh, that's the one that people were saying was 55 feet from
anywhere
the
from
cords.
30 to 50 feet. Different people saying it was different amount of space off from the ground zero. And we was there, what, half an hour?
Yeah, about that.
Both of us looking in two separate places too. I mean, it wasn't I was following you around every spot you looked and anything. We split up and we looked and looked and looked and couldn't find it.
There was one tree I didn't look at, and I guess I should have looked.
Well, now you tell me that. Oh,
oops!
It might have been.
We'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, But other than that, though, it was a nice area. We got a picture of a sign.
A picture of a sign, a picture of a white bird, a picture of some bridges.
Yeah, it's a nice little park.
A picture of a lizard eating a June bug.
Well, yeah. We'll try to get them up there on the page, too, to let people see.
Oh, we can do that.
Photo caching.
That lizard actually come out pretty good.
Yeah. And that tree.
Oh, the tangled tree.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty neat.
There's a name for that.
Yeah, and it just...
Pretty expensive.
Banyan tree.
Banyan.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty expensive if you tear one up. They'll fine you for it. Big time. Was that one woman, somebody had trimmed it it was in her yard.
Yeah.
And somebody had trimmed it while she was away on a trip.
And she was pretty hot when she got back.
Oh, yeah. And because the city says now you're going to have to buy another tree, and it was $5,000.
Mm-hmm. Expensive trees.
To buy it and have it put back in there. It was in her own yard.
Yeah.
There's laws down here that don't matter whose yard it's in.
There's a lot of odd laws around Naples. Well, Florida.
Yeah, Florida, period. But anyway, we left that cache. Then we went to
Well, we went to the one that was in the gated community, but the problem with that one was there was no visitor parking, and if you park in a gated community here, you can be towed away because you have to have stickers for the apartments. So there was nowhere to park, so there wasn't no way to even get out and look for that one.
It seems like there was 3 of different places that were in an odd place, because I think what it is, somebody that lives there thought, well, this would be cool, I'll put a geocache out here, not thinking
right
that there's more people than what lives in there that goes geocaching.
Then the one that was right in front of the school at that house.
Yeah, across the street
They're
from the
not
school.
supposed to be around schools.
And it was, what was it? Green, we're green and turned black or something like that.
Where green is the new black is what it was called.
And we looked, we slowed down and we turned around, came back and slowed down. We didn't see anything that had a clue to green or black. So, but anyway, it was in somebody's yard.
Yeah.
And you can't park on the street.
No, you can't.
And I wasn't going to pull in somebody's driveway and get out and start looking around their mailbox.
Especially if it's not the right coordinates.
Yeah. So, yeah, we was right on GZ, but was that the right one? Is it somebody messed up or what happened?
No.
Okay, so there's two that we didn't. Well, we didn't. We DNL that one.
Did not look.
Yeah, DNL. DNA. I think a lot of people
Did
call
not
it.
attempt.
Yeah, did not attempt. SNLN. Signed nothing, left nothing. I don't know.
What are you doing there?
I'm trying to figure it out so nobody else could.
Okay. Confuse everybody here.
So, now there's another one we went to and we couldn't find. Wow, this was a bad weekend.
Really bad.
The one at the Wheels.
Yeah. I don't know.
And they just put it back. They said that they had just replaced it.
I didn't see anything either, and I looked.
And when you got the guy that works there, they had permission from Park and Recreation Center.
Yeah.
But when the guy's out there mowing the grass and picking up trash and stuff, it looked, even if he did know about it, I didn't want him to see me climbing in and out of the bushes.
It looked kind of funny being closed and all the doors were locked and we're up close to the doors looking around in the bushes. Yeah, it looked rather odd. But, what can I say?
We DNF on that one. What was another one? We went out for 8 of them.
We came back with 3.
3, yeah. Where's the 3 we came back with now? We told them all the ones we couldn't find.
Oh, wow. Which ones did we find?
Yeah. Okay, here's what we'll do. One of the caches that we did find was Rosemary's Gravy.
And you know, I honestly thought Rosemary's Gravy, I figured it was a restaurant named Rosemary's somewhere.
Right.
Oh, I was off on that one.
But have you ever seen a cemetery as close into downtown Naples as what we were?
No.
I mean, there's 6-lane traffic and everything else, and there's
right
this
over
little
the
bitty. Yeah, it fenced in.
It was a small one.
Yeah. But dating back to 1890 something?
I think so. Don't quote me on that because I'm not real
I
sure.
ain't quote nobody.
Good, because that'd get us all in trouble.
But what threw us off was that it wasn't where I thought it'd be, because it says, well, I was at GZ, and then it throwed me off and put me on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
And then it brought me back and everything. So after the GPS settled down, then I went in, because we went looking, couldn't find it. Look, there's this big tree there, a cedar tree, of course, and we couldn't find it nowhere. And then we finally got looking at some of the instructions. At first, you don't succeed to read the instructions. Yeah. Should
have read them first.
Yeah, because it says from GZ, go 20 paces towards the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What'd that do? It ran my nose right into that tree. I looked down, there it was. Mm-hmm. But we was all over that place, because we started out, we even tried looking from GZ from an unknown cat. That was 20 paces from an unknown stone. Grave.
Yeah, and there was a lot of them out there that didn't have any names on them, so I was confused as to which one to start from. And then you read the.
Well, there's so much traffic out there. I bet people wondered what we're doing visiting a cemetery from the 1800s.
We was being stared at quite a bit. I kept looking over, and I seen these people just sitting there glaring at us. I'm like, time to pick up the camera and start taking pictures of stones here.
Yeah. But that was a fun one after we found it. What gets me is I seen them water sprinkler caches so many times.
Oh, yeah.
And now everywhere you go in Florida, there's water sprinklers.
So you never know if you're trying to rip apart a real water sprinkler or a cache.
If you unscrew the cap and a spring pops out, you know you got the wrong one, and hurry up, put it back together before they turn the water on.
Uh-huh.
That's what they're going to do one of these days. They're going to be standing back there in the corner watching this.
Yeah.
And when somebody bends over there to check out that water sprinkler, they're going to hit the button on that thing and get them soaked. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy's Junk 5. We didn't go for that one. That was a DNA.
Yeah.
It was a long walk. It was like a football field and a soccer field and a baseball field and all that into one. And it was a church. And it was a church with a school in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't want to have all the kids looking out the window to see what we're doing out there.
Yeah.
So we skipped that one.
Not to mention, I don't think I could have walked that far. I wasn't feeling real good that day.
Yeah. Okay, so after that, we went to one called Feral by Nature. We DNA'd that one too.
I don't even remember which
that
one
was. That was another gated community.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to learn our way around here a little more so where when we see something like that, we say, oh, that's in a community.
You know, it would be nice if when they put down description, they would say in a gated community, because then you could look at it and go, you know, I don't even want to try that one because there may not be parking.
Yeah. So 2005 Pride. We didn't do anything with that. That was had maintenance on it. Then Around the Bend. I think that was the last one we had.
2005 Pride is one that somebody took my geocache or my travel bug to. You're looking at the wrong one.
Well, these are the ones that I've had.
Yeah,
that's
something that somebody had took my travel bug to.
Okay, so Around the Bend was
interesting.
Yeah, that was different. And it's the first time I'd actually found one like that.
I had my hand on it twice.
Yeah, and she said, "Is this it?" And I said, "Will it come out?" And no,
I couldn't. I kept pulling up. Both times I pulled on it and it'd come out a little bit, and then it'd come out a little bit more, and then I just, once it got to a certain point, it wouldn't come out no more. So I thought, well, I don't know.
Well, this one was on a residential street.
Yeah.
And GZ took us right to this post. Well, it had a slow curve sign on it. I think it was a curve sign or...
I don't remember. I don't even remember what the sign said. I just remember what was, on the post.
I can't figure out the part, though, that says... The part... Oh, I know what it was. The tape on there. I'll bet. It says it was part of what holds it in place. Mm. They had tape wrapped around the tube.
I just realized something. We'd never make good witnesses to anything because both of us had bad memories.
I know it.
Can't remember what cache we did or what we did, and we're doing good here.
But it was reflector on a sign, curve sign. And they had one where you was going, I think it was going north. And then when you curve, you'd be going back west. Well, if you was coming back east, there was one on the quarter post for... I think he put them both on there because it wouldn't look good with just one. And why would you need a reflector sign on a reflector on a sign when the sign is reflective itself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. They drilled a hole in there the size of a bison tube, mounted the bison tube on the back of a round red reflector, and stuck it in the hole. Put just enough duct tape around it to where it'd be real good and snug.
It was definitely snug.
Yeah, because you pulled on it and it came out a little bit. I turned it, and it was loose, but it wouldn't come out.
Yeah, and then I pulled on it a second time, and finally you come over and got a hold of it good.
I looked behind it and I seen...
Well, I knew that was it, and I kept thinking, why won't it come out of here? It was getting frustrated. I know it's here. Why won't it come out?
And it was the only thing left besides the drain.
Yeah.
The water drain there.
And we looked there first because we'd seen one in a drain before.
Yeah, that was something about fish, wasn't it? And then there was a pond sitting over there. And we was looking all over that pond, but the GPS kept taking us to the street.
Yeah.
Well, just ding ding went off, and there was a water drain there in the street curb.
And I'm sitting there looking the other way because you're down on your hands and knees in the road looking under it. No one's waiting for somebody to come by.
The fish thing, where it had something about a fish, there was a picture of a fish on that.
Yeah, okay.
Grate.
Yeah.
Okay, we call it the
grate.
That it was the name of the company. Had something to do with fish.
Right.
And that was different. I'll tell you, we've had some good ones.
We'll be back after this commercial.
Geocachers, check it out. FTF Geocacher Magazine, the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios, and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Check it out at www.ftfgeocacher.com.
This part of Geocaching Talk Show is sponsored by Cache Advance. For a full line of geocaching needs, visit their website today. They are an official Groundspeak distributor and they have everything you need for geocaching supplies. That's www.cache-advance.com.
Looking for a geocaching adventures? Go to geofleas.com, spelled F-L-E-A-Z. Along for the ride. Travel fleas are now GeoFleas. Order your GeoFleas today and go along for the ride. With over 6 million geocachers around the world, it can be hard to leave your mark. Personalize your geocaching experience with GeoFleas today.
To find out more about geocaching, go to geocaching.com. At the top left of the page, go to Learn and click on Geocaching 101. And from there, you will find all the questions and answers for what geocaching is all about. Then you can sign up as a free member or as a premium member and get started as a new geocacher and enjoy the worldwide treasure hunting game wherever you are. That's www.geocaching.com.
All right, and we're back again for the second half
Of our weird and wacky show.
Weird and wacky show. For our photo caching, geocaching, Everglade and stomping, good time, Sandy Beach and show.
Okay, that's a new one.
Okay, well, anyway, I wouldn't be able to repeat that, so don't ask me.
Oh, I won't.
We gotta look out Lisa again.
Better put her on there.
Yeah, so I think we better do that now because we'll forget if we don't. So here's Look Out Lisa. Tell us what's new on her side this week.
We recently asked, how many puzzle or unknown caches have you found, and what is this % of your total finds? Well, after tallying all the answers, we found the average for puzzle caches is 9.7% of a cacher's total finds. So here's what we heard. Well, Chad on Facebook shared 229, which is 12.7%, but that will spike to over 300 between now and Pi Day as we're doing a couple puzzle series runs. Well, fun. Well, the Boxman crew shared 1,288 puzzles found, or 21.52%, as they are some of their favorites. Wow, definitely so. Well, Terry on Google Plus is new to geocaching and shared 0%, hoping to find my first one on Pi Day. I've only found 21 caches so far. Well, good luck, Terry. You're going to have a fun time on Pi Day. Well, Callahan Matt on Twitter shared 64 or 2.62%, but hopefully more now that I have the How to Puzzle Cache book. Well, you know, Callahan Matt, I hear that's a really good book, and I should probably be checking it out myself. So, for those wondering, I found 429 puzzles for 5.58% of my total. I'm a bit behind on my logging, but this really shouldn't change too much once I'm all caught up. So, you know, I think it's time for me to get my thinking cap back on. Well, as always, we've really enjoyed hearing about puzzle caches, and you can too if you follow us, Cache Advance, on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus for the geocaching question of the day. Thanks all, and happy puzzling.
All right, and looks like everybody's having some fun time with their puzzle caches, which I think I did one or two.
Yeah.
0.01 0.1%.
There you go.
I never got into the puzzle caches because I never could figure them out. I mean, you think some of them are pretty nice, but there's some out there that you have no idea what they're talking about. And I think these college professors,
Brainiacs.
yeah, I think they're the ones that comes up with these puzzle caches, and they sell them to geocachers.
Uh-huh.
The best puzzle cache, though, is probably it. Now this is what I'm just thinking, but I'm thinking if I'm going to sit here and try to figure out a puzzle cache to place out there, I'm going to have the puzzle solver made for that. Then nobody else knows how to figure it out. Because that's the way I am. When I look at one, I say, how do you figure it out? Where do you start? You ask somebody, where do you start? Oh, you start with square 3 equals. I said, wait a minute. No. Where do you start to find out where do you start? You know. What does all this stuff, where do you find it at? Where do you come up with the answer at? Something's got to be a book or something. A website?
Probably.
How do you know where to go to start to find the answer? See, I did that one.
Internet. Google search puzzle cache.
Puzzle game.
Yeah, you can get anything on the internet.
You probably get about 1,000 of them, different ones, and then which one you want to start with?
You pick one that. Oh, well,
remember that one that had the arrows, and you had to figure out how many arrow spaces you had to go, and it made the numbers for the coordinates.
I guess I missed that one.
Oh, I did that. I never did go find the cache though.
Go through all that and then don't go find it, huh? Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
I missed that one.
James wanted it and couldn't figure out how to do it, and I found out how to do it, and I think he went and got it.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't interested. I'm not interested in the puzzle caches.
I'm not really either.
I never did crossword puzzles. I never did. Hey, we do have that crossword puzzle thing, though. You know, I forgot all about that.
Are you still doing that?
Well, I haven't since I did it that one time. Got a couple people. I sent them a puzzle. Word search. But there's a lot of things I start and don't get around to finishing it.
Too much going on at one time, that's why.
Hey, if anybody's got any ideas for the show, give us a call. Send us an email. Leave us a voice message. All kind of ways to get it. While I'm thinking of it, before I do all that, and give you all that information, I know I've told it before, but we are on SoundCloud now. So if you want to listen to us on SoundCloud, you can find us up there under After-Cache. So anyway, email is, you remember what it is?
No.
Oh,
It's your
radio.
email.
Oh, you know what your email is.
I know what my email is.
Okay, to get information to us, send an email to Radio Talk Show 2013 at gmail.com. You can send us a voice message. You just go online and go to speakpipe.com/hikerjamz. And then we got the other phone numbers here too. I'm on Skype under After-Cache. Yeah. If you try to send me info on Skype though, and you say, so and so wants you to add you to their list, and I won't do that. But there is an option on there that you can add a message to it. So if you send me a request to put you on my Skype list, put on there who you are. You know, I'm just like the email. On the email, when you send me an email or Crazy Critter, whichever one you're sending it to, put in the
Subject line?
Subject line. Put ACB, which stands for After-Cache Broadcasting. And so I call it ABC Network, After-Cache Broadcasting Network. Just
Don't
put
confuse
ACB.
people.
ACB. Letters ACB. Okay? Now, also, I have a number here that will ring in onto my phone. I've always got it to transfer to my phone. And that is 937-381-9343. And if I'm not there to answer that phone, it will ring into my personal phone, and I can record a message from you off of there.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it sure does. So, we'd like to know what to talk about. I know we've tried getting people to send us emails and voice messages and everything else with their adventure of the week, and it just nobody wants to do it.
It'd be nice if somebody would, though. I'd like to hear about new adventures of the week. All the fun trips, or what you might have seen, or anything.
Yep. So
we have to live through you.
Oh, yeah. This is the show that you listen to, so listen to something you want to hear, and let us know what you want to hear. I'm not going to get technical about geocaching because that's somebody else's job to get into the high-tech geocaching and things like that. It's just, we get together and talk about our adventure.
Yeah, but we sure do need to hear other people's adventures, too.
Well, sure we do. I've had a lot of people tell me, yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, okay.
Where are they at?
Yeah, where are they at?
I'm still waiting.
Well, you know what, people? We're not going to shut the show down because we're not getting emails. Because we've got enough people to listen to it every week that we're going to keep it going for them.
But still,
Yeah.
somebody help.
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
about
really,
the people that are listening?
Yeah, really, we would like to know what you do, and what kind of caches you go to, what you might have seen that was interesting.
And we've been putting up the website to see the photos of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been putting our own up there because nobody wants to put theirs up there. So.
Well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, you know what? We still got 10 minutes.
Do we?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what do we talk about for
Let's
next
talk
10
about
minutes?
that. Yeah.
Pileated woodpecker?
Yeah.
We have a pileated woodpecker. Oh
and
my
if
gosh,
you want to know
so
what that
awesome.
is, it reminds me of the Florida state bird, the mosquito. I mean, it's huge.
It actually, they say, can get as big as a crow. And crows are pretty big.
Yeah.
And they're really neat looking. We got a picture we'll put up, too.
Yep.
I got that today.
A pileated woodpecker.
Yep.
And they don't just go, they doom, doom.
Yeah, it's doom, 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 doom.
Huh?
Boy, they'll tear the bark
Sound
off
like
a
somebody.
tree.
Sound like somebody in an elevator with a sledgehammer.
Uh-huh. I was out watching them tear that. They were just peeling that bark off that tree. It was flying left and right. Them
Like a
things are,
jackhammer.
yeah, they're rough on the trees. And what I think is neat is they're rare around here, and we have a male and a female.
Yeah.
So we have 2 of them.
Yeah. Somewhere there's gonna be some eggs.
Yay!
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the little babies.
We're not gonna put this up there, but we got a picture to prove that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
That's it. We're not going no farther with it.
No.
Oh no.
Nope.
Me.
We'll have little woodpeckers eventually.
Yeah, we will. But hey, did you see that picture on Facebook about that bald eagle?
Oh, the one covered in snow?
Yeah, it was completely covered with snow. You could see his eye and about the outline of his head, and that was about it. He was laying on them eggs trying to keep him warm, and he was just completely covered with snow up in his nest. Yeah. Oh, man. That's a cold job, ain't it?
You know it.
I know sometimes these cats we got, they'll kind of huddle up with one of our shirts or something late at night, when it gets a little cooled off down here. And they appreciated me shutting the air conditioner off this morning and opening the windows.
Oh, it felt good out there today.
Yeah, I did. We got to have a little fresh air come through.
Thank goodness. And it had a nice breeze.
It's going to be in the 80s, mid-80s all week. Well, for the next week.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. This is the end of the week, but for the next 7 days, it's going to be in the mid-80s.
Yeah, I'm not much on that.
Yeah.
Summertime is going to be a lot worse.
Yep.
But that's okay, too. I mean, kind of get used to it.
Oh, yeah. That's the best way to get adjusted for summer is to spend a winter down here. Because this is like summer up home.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
I mean, when it hit 85 degrees up there, that was the heat of the day.
Yeah.
And we're having down here in March.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It only gets cold anywhere from, 1 week usually, sometimes 2 weeks, all year round. Is about all you have is 1 to 2 weeks of cold.
That's when you want to go geocaching.
Yeah, summertime's going to be
if you have to walk or hike or anything, that's
man.
the best time of the year to go. And
summertime with the big swamp mosquitoes and stuff, that's going to be a mess.
Oh, yeah. We might not be doing much this summer.
It may not be.
Where everybody talks. Get one of them mosquitoes.
It depends on where you go, though. There's certain places that they actually have the spray, the helicopters or the airplanes come over. But farther out, they don't get that. So it depends on where you go.
I think they would down there where the state parks are.
They do it mainly in town. Yep. They really do.
Get a mosquito suit.
Oh, I can see us out there walking around in 90-degree weather with a big old mosquito suit on. Somebody's going to think we're from another planet. Wow.
Good way to get shot at.
Might be. Or you're going to see some men running down the road after you with these nice white jackets on, saying, "Come here, let me put this one on you."
No, an ambulance following them.
Mm-hmm. No, thank you.
Oh, that's too bad. No, there are people down here though that look at you kind of funny when you're out walking around and bushwhacking through someplace to find a geocache.
There's quite a few people look at you funny.
I thought Ohio, up there, it was pretty much people knew what you were doing or didn't care.
Yeah.
Down here, they'll watch you the whole time you're there.
They do, and you can't get by with doing anything geocache related because somebody's going to be watching you.
Well, we did that one day when that sheriff went by twice.
Yeah, he went by twice, looked at us both times, never. I figure he knew that was there.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to worry about that too much.
And we're not a younger group of people, out there hanging around just like we're doing something wrong.
Oh, honey, even older people now you got to worry about. That's what's bad. You never know. No, but I really think he knew it was out there.
Right. All right. Well, 7 minutes to go. If anybody's got a story or anything, let us know because we'd like to hear about it.
Send us your fun stories.
Yeah. Just give us your geocaching name or where you're from. Like your city, state, because a lot of states got the same cities in them.
That's true.
Or in the area of. You don't have to give us exactly what city you're from. And we'll read it on the air. And if you want your own voice to show up on the air, just get a hold of us with a voice message or call that phone number I put out there, and we can record that and put you on the air.
Hey, who knows? Maybe somebody will get on the air and somebody will hear them go, "Hey, they got a good radio voice. Maybe we can give them their own station." See, y'all come on and call in. Let us hear you.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't have anything else that we need to bring up that I forgot.
No, we got it all.
Check out OCNA. Let me explain what OCNA is. It's Open Caching North America. They have a new blog or something on there every week. And you can find that by going to blog.opencaching.us. Now don't forget, if you're new at geocaching, it's spelled CACHING, not CASH.
Although if you put CASHING, I think it still comes up.
It might be, yeah.
I think it does. As
Well,
long as Geo's
just
in front
remember,
of it.
it's CACHING, and you won't have to worry about that. This week they've got in there Geo Woodstock 13 ideas, cycling in Hancock. The Geocaching 13 this year. Wow. Where was it? Boonesboro, Maryland. And they said it's only about an hour and a half drive from Baltimore, and things like that. But we're still a long ways from there, even.
Yeah, we are.
I wish we could have went to that one that was in Missouri. That was only 300 miles. Maybe 350 time we get to where it was at. But that would have been nice. But they're going to have one here in Florida. It's not quite as like this one. It's not like a Geo Woodstock, but it's a big mega event, and I think it's in August, somewhere up in there. It's a ways off yet. But there's already people saying they're going to attend it, and it's only about 130 miles from us.
Okay.
So yeah, that won't be so bad. That'd be fun to go to. And well, I got you out to that big motorcycle show there in Ohio, so and it wouldn't be near as crowded as that.
That wasn't all that big.
No. But yeah, it's nice to have 1,000 people, and you just run into one here and there.
Yeah.
This one's going to be, I think it was the Boy Scouts, where Boy Scouts camp out. I guess it's the Boy Scouts camp.
Must be.
So the one I went to up in Wasion.
Not Anna.
Not Anna. Just a Wasion, Ohio. That one was nice. It was at the fairgrounds, and they had a huge fairground. The only place that was crowded was where they played bingo.
I saw a
Or
lot of people.
poker. That's what it was, poker run.
Now, see, I saw a lot of people at that one. There is no way I could have went.
Yeah. Then you seen them in the pictures.
Yeah, having social anxiety disorder, I don't go a lot of places where there's a lot of people.
Well, it's like I said though. You got your own areas you can go to and not be around very many.
Now, you see why you can get me on the radio, but not in front of a camera.
Yeah. Well, one of these days she'll find out I've been recording her on camera the whole time.
And y'all won't ever hear him again.
Don't mess with her. She knows where all good places are to hide a geocacher.
That's right.
Geocacher. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I love you.
Well, there you go. Getting mushy on me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Love you too.
Okay.
But I just told the whole world that.
Oh, y'all hear that? He loves me now.
But anyway, we're going to get out of here. It's got a minute left. We've got to do the end of the show. So, hey, we hope y'all have a good week and have a lot of geocaching fun. And until next week, what do we say?
Cache
See you later. Okay, bye.